Hi, I'm Catherine McBride and I am here to present ethics in digital citizenship, intellectual property to you today. Are you asking, what is intellectual property? Stay tuned for an example you might recognize and to understand why it is so important to teach our students about intellectual property. Technology has grown rapidly and is an important part of society today. Students need to know how to utilize technology, and we need to teach them how to become good digital citizens. If you were ever a fan of the show Bones, you may remember when Hodgins invented a honeycomb-structured ultra-rubber covering that sold for millions. Hodgins was able to keep the money because he did his inventing on his own time with his own resources rather than when he was at the Smithsonian. The invention was Hodgins' intellectual property. Educators need to be aware of the stipulations in their contracts concerning intellectual property and should demonstrate awareness of intellectual property to students. We must help students develop an understanding of intellectual property rights, as they are protected by patents, trademarks, designs, copyrights, and trade secrets. Many companies' greatest asset is their intellectual property, and students will one day want to work with these companies. As a part of digital citizenship education, we need to promote to students the importance of safeguarding their creative work and the possibilities of what can happen to that work if it is stored in an unsecure place. Everything is easily available at our fingertips today, and that can make it hard to respect the ownership of content, especially when social media makes it so easy to share everything. In our students, we want to foster respect for other people's ownership of intellectual property while at the same time promoting creativity and innovation for our students to create their own intellectual property that might just help advance our society. This is why intellectual property is a part of Article 1 of the Constitution, because our leaders recognize the important role intellectual property makes in making advancements as a society. Thank you so much for tuning in to hear about intellectual property as an issue of digital ethics.